Hello guys, good evening, good afternoon, good day to you. Day 7, and we're going for Forgotten Gods DLC. So the Forgotten Gods DLC is the only DLC that left here to do. But if you also want to farm a little bit for my double rare is a Scorch axe, right? The main weapon we're using. So we're gonna be jumping first into a couple of farms, like let's say 5 times. We're gonna be trying to farm for this double rare, and then we just continue with the DLC. So probably today we're not finishing it all. Probably we need still a day after tomorrow to go and beat on. On a great boss and celestials and the secret bosses. So that's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. Today maximum is trying to get myself a double rare is a Scorch Cleaver, and getting myself the Forgotten Gods DLC. That's our maximum plan. We'll see if we can realize it or not. So we did improve our build a little bit yesterday as well. We got offensive ability close to the 300. We got 130k DPS without any buffs. Without any buffs from Righteous Fervor. And our clean speed actually was looking okay-ish, except the cleaning speed in Shattered Realm. So in Shattered Realm, when we came there, it did feel quite slow. Everything felt quite slow, and maybe not the slowest build I have for Shattered Realm, but close to be as slowest. However, we could like face tank. We could face tank all these bosses one-on-one and Nemesis, no problem. So that's compared to other like 3 melee builds we played before, this is a good sign. Alright, so at least this build is not fragile. Yeah. Okay, so Blood Grew. You know the drill, chat, you know the drill. We're still working on constellations here. Alright, the Light of Empyrean, 12 out of 15. Alright, so it's already reducing enemy damage by 21% when it's hitting. And we're done with the Fist of Wire. A reduction taken physical damage by 20% when it's hitting. So all good, but could be way better too. Alright, you know what I'm talking? You know what I mean? Way better. Yeah, let's just grab those easy shards here. So yeah, that's our plan, minimum. So we're most likely gonna be having another stream when we, like I said, going for those bosses and trade bosses. I imagine the future will be not as bright as I was imagining it to be when we're building this build. Maybe we'll be able to withstand them more easily than previous builds, but I'm not imagining killing them that easily, not that fast to begin with. About myself. So relentlessness of celerity. Yeah, celerity is casting speed, so no dice. Relentless of Fervor would be decent. Would be actually decent. But no dice. Okay, so that was like attempt number 1 at the all of this. Let's do it fast. Let's do it fast. There's no reason to pull the cat's tail over here. Not that I ever did anything like that to Richard. I will be in a world of pain if he would not kill me like in my sleep before that. Anyway. Yeah, let's jump in. So the big news, we are got some keys from developers of Kill Knight, and we're most likely gonna be playing it on the weekends. And most likely we're not gonna be playing Grim Dawn on the weekends. Unless it's just gonna be jumping into Grim Dawn to finish all the Celestials fast enough and be done with. Honestly, like this Grim Dawn build not doing very well on either Twitch or YouTube. I feel like people get tired of me playing Grim Dawn only most of the time. So the Kill Knight does look like it's a very skilled game. I did watch it a little bit, and I wonder if I can handle it. How much of it I can handle it before giving up. Superior Alacrity. Okay, attack speed and not good enough. See the difference in that whole DPS meter. Right, so that was attempt number 2. Number 3. Number 3, let's go. So we do have a powder here I want for this build from this particular DLC. Alright. The powder that giving me 30 offensive ability on my weapon. However, I wonder, like this powder, like right now we're using, that giving me more health, it's just looking way better, you know, for my survivability. And if we removing some, like let's say 15 points from physique, and putting those 15 points into cunning, which is gonna give me a more offensive ability, more damage, more DPS. Maybe that's what we should do, first and foremost. I'm not very sure in my, you know, removing points from physique, because we're gonna be lacking some survivability, some defensive ability, first and foremost. Like defensive ability here is really not looking that great, to be honest. Like, not great at all. They're just finding past those guys and then they will die, and it feels pretty nice. Yeah, like, so killing speed in playthrough, like normal playthrough like this, like on ultimate difficulty, majority of content, doesn't look that bad at all. Killing speed, cleaning speed, yeah, call it as you wish. Okay, we had the Fervor, and it's a superior one. It's actually slightly better DPS wise than the one we currently have. Right, so we can pull 1200 DPS if we remove it. Yeah, it's slightly better than the current one. I wonder why. 15 attack speed. Okay, because of attack speed, yeah. All right, so like we can replace one of those. So it's attempt number 3. Aggressive of readiness. Not exactly. So we got the Fervor, but it's always like superior. Dude, did we even get any single double rare from this? I think we farmed like around 30 of those cleavers so far. Not a single double rare, so like I'm not giving up yet. But you know my tendency of not liking the farming process that much, and just forgetting about this overall. I bet next build we're gonna be playing, we're gonna get this double rare cleaver no problem at all. I bet that's what's gonna happen. Pretty much sure of it. That's how the game works. On another hand, we never got that mystic. What is called? Alexa Chill, I believe. That maze we wanted for my previous build, my Spellbreaker build, rather to say. Okay, a Tyrants of Ruin. That's not even close to what I want. Okay, and last try, chat. Last try to get in this. We did also went to Shattered Realm in order to see what kind of monster infrequent we can get from that. All right, something with. I was believed. I make believe that we can get more chances on getting double rares there. We didn't get any double rare, and didn't got any a rare one that we actually need for this build. Either. Oh well, the thing is maybe I need to go for higher level. All right, maybe that's how it is. Maybe it's dropping on a higher level, more chances to get in these double rares. I mean, we're only like level 65 in Shadowed Realm. Yeah. Okay, we don't need to kill this regenerated boy. Officers of Alacrity. Officers is good ethics, but alas again, not good enough. So if I take Officers of Fervor, whatever. How do we pronounce it? Even anytime. Well, anyway, that was the 5 tries I promised. I'm a man who always keeping his word. So we're like down this farming for now. Alright, we did got some results. Maybe not the results I wanted, but results nonetheless. So we probably just let's see, replacing this other one. It's less physical damage overall. We just craft another seal of might here and done on this. Nah, crafting seal of might is like too expensive. We just taken out of from here. Got the chance. 26.
Come see what's left of my
Let's see about it. It's a run guy.
What brings you to my forge?
All right.
Got any more scrap
Let's see the seal of might. Well, it's not that that expensive. It's just molten skin. Just kinda this one. Kinda don't want to throw away this current mace I'm holding here.
Got something you need stashed?
And we put in like what this on. So 13k DPS, 130k, 131k. Yeah, literally that. A little bit less health. So really not that big of a difference.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Difference, but not the big one. Okay. Don't want to like throw anything here. You know what? I just put it like all in storage. There's no reason not to. Right. Just put in all of this in storage, except the fancy one. What are you? You get out of here. So I want to put this one over here. And yeah, no luck. No luck is my second name, so don't be alarmed. I just have it as. Why don't you just put in some shit over here too? So like we have some space. So this is all the hole we got from the Shattered Realm, right? Probably the best, you know. People were talking about asking me what the best things to farm, yeah, from a Shattered Realm. Shattered Realm is the best things to farm if you have a higher level character, right? That can handle it easily. I'm usually pointing them towards the more easy slots, like totems. Totems probably second place. Second best place for farming, is it? Could it be? Most likely. Okay. So like we are out of space over here too. It's fine. Like you see, we're just taking all the greens. Okay, that's what we do. Okay, Celestial Lotus is also. We have some space over there for KXP. A little bit of more XP. That's fine. So we're gonna be using a potion of XP here. Again, for constellation sakes. Right, let's go, chat. So constellation sakes, potions of XP over here. Let's see about summoning more Guardians of Empyrean. Also, okay, so we're talking about how slow my build was feeling inside the Shattered Realm, and I think I know the reason. Well, apart from not so good at DPS, but there's another reason. Probably low resistance reduction, low physical resistance reduction. That is. Right, we only do like 50 something, 60 something at the best. So we don't have like any flat physical reduction from any sources. Else could be like huge, you know, huge factor in all of this. Pretty huge, indeed.
That skill's not ready.
Those damnable vipers. What do you think they are? Oh, obviously the first viper we kill dropped the viper Hermitage. Yeah. That's exactly the thing we needed for my Doombolt build, was it? Was the one we were looking for Doombolt? Viper. Damage from... Okay, Phantasmal Blades, never mind. Phantasmal Blades. Okay, never mind. Yeah, there was like all about Phantasmal Blades. It's like always, you get in the stuff you don't need when you don't need it. My mistake was not collecting the stuff beforehand, alright? If I collected beforehand, it would be, well, better.
I can't do that yet.
we're gonna be struggling right when we have the proper build. Oh well. Lesson learned, that's why like we're picking up all the greens and putting them in storage right now. So yeah, we were talking about last time about a new, okay, double rare, nice. About like potential next build will be something like kind of life drain build. But I honestly don't know where the next build is happening. Like right now I was saying it's the Grim Dawn is just not doing very well is on YouTube or on Twitch for me. And yeah, it's like probably we need to take a break, and if I take a break, it's gonna be a probably big break as well. But this break could be shortened, right? If I get more motivated, like with some subs or followers on YouTube, rather to say, the more followers you get in, the more motivated I'm doing to do like the specific type of content. And the more of the same content I'm gonna be doing, the better I'm gonna be at it. Oh, look at this. What do we have here? A Nemesis. So we know like we can face tank it. The problem is with Chupacabra, right? Restoring her more health. Yeah, it's getting like very slowly beating her like inside his blood pools over here. But I totally can stay there and just face stun. This is exactly what we did. An air alarm here. Not having AoE gonna make it like a little bit slow fight. So we need to kill those guys one by one. He didn't drop any warrants, yeah. You also want the warrants from those guys for my next build. That'll be pretty good to have. Okay, like, how did you miss that totem over there? Unforgivable. Let's go and grab it. We do have a portal here open. Haven't saw like a bots like in a while here. There we go. A private message aboard. But yeah, I mean, tomorrow joke like the other day that we're getting even bots like stop coming to the channel. Because I banned too many. So there's there you go. There's a totem. Reflective guy, again, we have 50 something reflection resistance here. So the moment I'm pressing something like 55 or something, the moment I'm pressing myself unsanctioned, right, with getting that flat damage resistance, damage reflection doesn't really matter. Also, maybe it doesn't really matter because we don't have much of a DPS to begin with. Honestly, the only way I can increase the DPS here. So we already got the powders, right? We're getting like 140 like DPS when you spin in the wheel, spinning the righteous favor. The only other way I can increase the DPS is just convert all the physique, as much of physique possibly can. We need like some big physique for something, do we? 800 at least. So converting this physique into cunning. That's like one way to get a little bit more DPS, but I don't think it's gonna be that much of a game changer. Is the scene. So the kind of bit of well, disappointed to say the least about all of this. Yes, we did contemplate it a lot on the previous stream, our stream before the previous one. Right, we get from a different through the different options, all the stuff available, and that didn't work well for us. I mean, I think that did work well actually, because I think we get like the best possible solution, which I'm not satisfied with yet, but the best possible solution out of this 5 or something builds we were looking at. Welcome Tomori, welcome mate, welcome back. Today's you and me here, you and me mate. We're saying that Grim Dawn not doing well in recent days, so we may be gonna be dropping it for a while. Like completely. Maybe like my last build in God knows how long. Well, I have still so many 3 more Yakuza games, excluding the one I'm playing. So we have like a bunch of stuff to do, bunch of other stuff. Which is gonna give me like some time to think. Like I'm probably doing something wrong, right? Like I'm just probably doing something wrong with either my like playstyle or the builds itself, or like generally streaming. So I need to like figure that out. Also, we kind of skip this scary months, alright. Pre-Halloween months. So we maybe gonna be getting some more scary games to play. I don't know. There are still so many possibilities. Was reading more reviews about the Yakuza TV show today, right? Like the one I was reading in the morning, and today like more reviews came after the stream. And oh boy, like people laying out on it. Like boring, too much of like if it's so basically. I like there was a review like this, like if this show didn't have the name of Yakuza, right, it will be probably some B movie that nobody like would even like heard about, and nobody even like would care about. Yeah, the good thing, however, not good thing for a movie, TV show. The good thing for me, like, I realize how many people have the same view on Yakuza like I do. There's a lot of people like were complaining about the game just didn't, or the show didn't bring the game spirit into it, right? And a lot of people were describing the spirit like I describe. It's a serious story with a mix of comedy in a sub-stories, basically, right? This explosive combination of seriousness and silliness. So it's like, you know, put a smile on my how do we even say that? Put a smile on my face, all right? But actually, there's quite a few people thinking about the game like I do. Oh well. You heard right, like that I actually watched some movie a couple the week and a half ago already. That big event for me. So I thought maybe Yakuza could be like something like else I'm gonna be watching. My second like coming to movie scenes, or like cinematography altogether. Probably not. I was thinking about watching like Oppenheimer, like everyone talking about is like good movie or whatever, but my brother talked me out of it. He said it's kind of boring. And yeah, that's about all my adventure in watching the movies in the recent like 3 years. And haven't been reading also in already like a week and a half, or maybe like 2 weeks. Already 2 weeks. Like, just can like concentrate on the books, can enjoy. There's still on to read list I have. Bunch of classics and bunch of silly books, like light novels, some fantasy books. There's that Brandon Sanderson, a famous series, The Way of the King, I believe. The Way of the King. And it's apparently the new book coming like soon. Already came up. Everyone were like so excited about it. And I haven't actually read the series yet. I did read like Brandon Sanderson The Mistborn. I was quite enjoying the books. And then he has like light novels. So the Mistborn is consists of 3 books. But then there is like another bunch of light novels that happening in a different time frame, right, in the future, after the event of the main 3 books ended. Alright, and there was like pretty cool character there. I did quite like him. It's a light read, that's why I guess called it light novel. Did heard from Brandon Sanderson only after, unfortunately, he finished the Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time, right? So like last few books were written by Brandon Sanderson. Robert Jordan didn't finish it. He died before he could. But anyway, like he pretty good. Like probably one of the best American fantasy writer, the Sanderson. So I have a bunch of his books to read at least. Oh, look at this. Pirate's effigy of hand. And you
That skill's not ready.
legendary item from a common chest. It's like every time I see this, something like this happens, it reminds me like of Titan Quest general rule. All like legendary items are majority of legendary items not dropping from a fancy chest, but from a normal monsters. Yeah, thankfully Grim Dawn not following this ideology. So we have a majority of loot actually coming from a fancy chest altogether. So your expectations are
That skill's not ready.
fulfilled in that regard. Okay, this totally wasn't any benefit of going to this room, is it? Get a little bit of cash and a little bit one blue item, which I don't really care much about. Probably have tons of those blue items already. So yeah, looking at this again, bringing the cleaning speed here. It's not like we're killing everything with one hit. But it's not that bad. Yeah. I do believe it's not. Second floor. Not that bad except like for my fingers. Those need like periodic exercises. How much I'm clicking, alright? We talked about it yesterday. I literally don't need to click. Just keep your mouse. It's like I can't stop this, like it's ingrained in my reflexes, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
You see the enemy, click on it until it's dead. Is it dead end? Not exactly. What about this area? We have a dead end over here. We do. So checking those tombs. Also, like somehow, I was like way more excited to loot this tombs in the Titan Quest than in this game, in a Grim Dawn. That I don't know. It's just like maybe because they were Egyptian tomb, right? You heard like a kid about the treasures that pharaohs like were putting into their tombs. You just start. It's a little bit different from Grim Dawn. It's like, yeah, whatever. It's way different for Passive Exile. That's for sure. Passive Exile have all this fancy chests, like a lot of them around, and then it's like absolutely useless to open them. Like most of the time, like 99% is not having anything inside. Feeling so awful about it. Speaking of which, maybe like instead of Grim Dawn, we're gonna be like playing the next season of Passive Exile. I do believe it's like coming soon. But don't know like exact date, but soon. We'll see. Actually, I could put the portal over here in case of this guy can kill me. Right, this is actually, believe me or not, chat, it is a dangerous boss. Okay, so there's a good way to fight him, right? You're staying behind this column over here, right? Just staying behind the column, so you're not gonna be hitting much about from his lightning attacks all around the room. Because those lightning attacks hitting pretty hard. Give me a second. Okay, we're good. So I always forgetting about the plebs to save. Alright, so like after this. To the point that sometimes I even need to go back. Also, you know, another thing that we actually need. We actually need to find some Corvax chests. Right, the chest with celestial. Oh my god, what's it called? What the thing called that summons Caligadra? Celestial Essence. So he's running very low in Celestial Essence. Okay, run Gyarados with. Yeah, run like very low on that. And we do need it for, like I say, Caligadra fight. Haven't been looting any Celestial Essence in a while. In 3 or 4 builds already. So good practice to go and check a garrison here. Check here. Let's go outside. What about upstairs? And a good chest. There's a chest, but that's not the chest we're looking for. Okay. Like I love that you can actually jump from up here to down here, right? So, despite it's like technically there's a wall here, right? But you can jump down. This is pretty cool mechanic. Yeah. A lot of games is just not gonna be letting you do that. A lot of action RPGs. Well, okay, so the Path of Exile letting you do that, so yeah. Have the same shit. Fancy chest. Let's clear this place good.
That skill's not ready.
And there was a couple of them here. Like, look at this. What that eagle doing something with the harpies here? The incanhoons.
That skill's not ready.
Like, just grab the loot, what are you doing? Should use more than Ascension. The Desert Girls. Like, I'm waiting for the new DLC to read hacked on all this notes out of it. That's exactly what we're gonna be doing on the new DLC start.
I can't do that yet.
We're gonna follow in the story. It's like we need maybe like set the character with all of those notes gathered and stuff to actually play the DLC. But yeah, it's gonna be taken what, next year. At least. Those griffins see like it's really slow. They call themselves a bird of prey. Well, they're so slow and, you know, jump in your ambush. Los snakers. We need to deal with those dogs. So it seems like we're doing this a little bit different. I usually go first to the seal, and only that I'm just going here to pick up the portal. This time we're just going to the portal. We left my personal portal around. So we're just getting the seal. The second seal picked up like a little bit. A little bit after. I think that could be like more optimal way to do it. So you don't need to backtrack. Don't need to backtrack that much when you're going for the second seal first. However, you still do a little bit. Yeah, just 1,000 hours of playing Grim Dawn for a little bit of optimization of of my routine. Nothing strange about it. Well, it's still like backtracking quite a bit because I won't just clean everything and potentially looking for places where that celestial chest could wait for me. The celestial essence. We got them later. Okay, for now it's just personal portal. Let's go pick up the seal. That seal. Wait. Was it a chest over there? Okay, it's a pile of rubble. Never mind. I see chests everywhere. Okay, there's a chest, but that's not the one we're looking for. It's fine. So today's release day of All Store. Today here. Yeah. Yesterday was for the for a bunch of countries. Call of Duty 6, right? Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Honestly, like I felt like I wouldn't play the game, despite it's going like onto the Game Pass. So weren't like picking up much information about it. There's one like interesting fact, however. There was this one guy on the internet was going around and calling people who switching their time zone to New Zealand in order to play the Black Ops earlier. So if you call in, he was going like hours and hours around the internet and calling those guys cheaters and all of that, addressing them personally, until he got a response from a Warzone channel, like it's not the cheating, and the guy have too much time on his hand. Okay, look at this, double rare. And that's double rare, not exactly the item you're looking for, but double rare nonetheless. So you just got 2 double rares in this hour. Yes, look, one thing I remember, there was a beta test, right, for Warzone. Warzone, I mean. The new Call of Duty, the Black Ops. The multiplayer test. And the people were loving and hating on multi-directional option there. So like literally people were jumping, right, jumping from the roof, turning themselves like in mid-air, in all directions, and just sniping the other players while being in a jump animation, right, in a full animation, or as I say, not really jump, full animation. Yeah, that was a pretty cool mechanic, I think. A lot of people hated it, a lot of people loved it. It could be kind of confusing, right? Like people hating all the way, and maybe a little bit unrealistic too. That. Like those kids, you know, with some reflexes, could kill you with a sniper rifle, almost point blank when jumping from high ground. It's pretty like. Look like a cheating to me. Those youngsters and those reflexes.
Not ready.
Ahead.
My inventory is full.
Don't even need the snacks, do we? Not really. Can have it over here. The thing dropped his legendary for me today for the first time. One of the three. Wait, he has some legendary? What we just got from here? Oh, you mean this one, Jaren's Thorn Head? Oh, okay, okay. This one? Piercing damage, bleeding damage. You know what? I was talking yesterday about checking out the Ravager Head for this build, and I totally forgot about it. Need to resync. Curse of Frailty. Interesting. Minus piercing and bleeding resistance to Curse of Frailty. Vitality converted to piercing. Phantasmal Blades. Phantasmal Blades. Vitality to piercing. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we were doing Vitality bleeding Phantasmal Blades. You can do it piercing bleeding in this case. Cold damage and chaos to piercing. The cold damage converted to piercing looking also cool because your death shield right converted to piercing damage. Well, not completely, so we need another source of conversion. One moment. Be back right away. Right, Signifying to worry, I'm back. So there's a Helix head, Geronos head, and Inexorc's head, which exist also as a corrupted version. Why do those guys have a different names? Is it like different bosses, maybe? Like there's the two Griffins, right? Two Griffins who guarding this, the seals to the tomb.
Come see what's left of my wares.
So now why I'm coming here. I know myself. Vitality, decay, hunger oil. Oh, okay, yeah, they did change the hunger oil. I came here not for hunger oil. Oh my god, like...
Put it to good use.
There was this oil, alright, that reducing like resistances. Every resistances by 8. Who's selling it? Can you remember, Mitamori?
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Is it Words oil, Storm Tincture? Or
Iron
did they
well
change
spent.
it already? It's can be a Covenant. Yeah, like we do need like some additional extra like minus resistance reduction for this.
See anything you like?
Reduction of offensive ability, 17 defensive ability. But you find targets, right? Oh, there it is, the Cursed Tincture. Right, 10 seconds duration. It does have 30 seconds recharge, so... I think you could use it on cooldown here, before. Did they change it? Or it was always like this? So it's the additional minus 8 resistance. It's kinda like not exactly like the Ravage you had. Like, not exactly the Ravage you had, but... I just wonder. Just got like some Lucky 77 over here. So, we don't
See you around.
need it like normal play, but Shattered Realm and some bosses, some Celestials probably would be useful.
Safe.
Okay, anyway. This is kind of like idea I had to boost my damage a little bit, because I honestly don't like it. I just don't like it. It's not sitting well with me. It's like a bullshit damage. Because that's what it is. Okay, there's a bunch of pants over here. I don't even like selling this bad blue items. Just putting everything in storage. Have two double rares today. Not the one I wanted, but I farmed before you came, Memtomori. I farmed 5 times. I farmed my Ether Scorch Cleaver again. I got a little bit better with 1k more DPS for the offhand. Just tiny bit better than the current one. That's about all. So no luck in finding any double rare. I was saying that we did farm it like what, at least 30 of those is a Scorch cleavers. Right, there was not a single one that was a double rare in the process.
It's safe with me.
Okay, so let's see about the Ravager. Let's see about the Ravager thing. Yeah. Ravager head. Can I utilize it in this build or not? I mean, the problem is my offensive ability. That's a big one. So the Ravager Gaze. Oh, like I have quite a few of this. I have quite a few. We just select five of this. And see how that's gonna work or not.
Promise. I'll keep your stash safe.
Let's see. So 66 to all damage over here. That's looking good enough. Right, so 67 to all damage, 13% to health, 12% to health. So this one looking the best out. I have to follow it. But already it's giving me +1 to all skills, so vitality and elemental resistance. Okay, yeah. I just don't think we can use it. Like offensive ability, 2900 from 33. That's quite a bit of down. Yeah, I put it over there, but
I'll keep an eye on this.
this is like a put in card before
Come see what's
before
left
the
of my
horse.
wares.
We do need offensive ability, a lot of it, to crit. And we do need some resistance reduction in the meantime. Well, we got a tincture. Not a panacea, but maybe, just maybe, it will be enough. I feel like I will be able to face stun Caligadra this time around. Like 30% physical resistance, and there's a bunch of damage absorption, flat damage absorption. Maybe. Find out sometime soon about that. So how the tincture works? Okay, so the tincture just like spill right around you. The cooldown is huge. For sure. Do you think there's celestial chance gonna appear inside the worm? I never saw like any time even once any celestial chests inside here. But then again, I don't think I saw that many of them. Really a mystery. Oh, we don't have my boys here. So there was something amiss. Yeah, they're okay, just bringing this maggots down. A little bit of the auras. Burn these fields. Yeah, was watching today for a second day, in between the streams, the new DLC of oh my god, Rock Trader, Hammer Brigade, Rock Trader. People, the guy I was watching was playing on unfair difficulty. So it wasn't the hardest difficulty, right? So, one below hardest difficulty. And you know, my first experience playing the game on the release date, I felt the hardest difficulty was lucky. It wasn't that hard. But like now I'm looking, I know there was a couple of patches. They were tuning up the hardest difficulty, while all the difficulties altogether. And now that actually Anthera was looking harder, that the hardest difficulty I play the game on release. Yeah. They're always doing like this with the games, the Owl Cats. There was the same scene happened with the Pathfinders. I genuinely remember playing the Pathfinder, the Kingsmaker, on the release date on the hardest difficulty. Alright. But then we tried the hardest difficulty on my Monk build. And well, it was way harder than I was remember it was. But they tune it down, tune it up like at some point. Same goes for actually Wrath of Righteousness. It's like, you know, we talk about this quite a bit here and there when we played the Pathfinders. Like Pathfinder and the Owlcats games in general so far, the Rogue Trader. In those games you really want to play on the release date. I really hype about them playing on the release date. But you absolutely shouldn't. Because it's just gonna ruin your impression of the game so much. I mean, like none of those games I played on release game I finished. Yeah. We're done with Kingsmaker after like so long since the release date, since they punched most of the scenes. The Wrath of Righteousness is still on to-do list. I'm not like really very enthusiastic, you know, to start playing it. I heard there is like the new DLC, Lords of Nothing. That's the class DLC for Wrath of Righteousness came out, but it's also brought like a bunch of new bugs, right? So they basically, I see the patches happening here and there. Quite a few times. Okay, like we're doing like this very slowly, cleaning this guy, just enjoying the view, except not. Trying to look for the chests, any hidden chests with celestial essence. We're going all around. Nope, not here. I mean, I'm like 99% sure they're not gonna be putting the chest inside the giant worm, alright? It'll be ridiculous. But who knows? Okay, we'll start the damage a little bit. Like, okay, look at the Spite Maid of Octavius, that's the one I'm using here. So it's have more physical damage here. Wait, what? It's not one. Never mind. We did plan to go for Octavius, right? I was actually thinking that Octavius was the best one. It's also giving me more physical resistance up to 39. But yeah, Avenger combination with aggressive flesh wrapped cask is just giving me more offensive ability altogether. But not sacrificing any damage or that much of physical resistance, right? Okay. Anyhow. It's a second seal snatch. We also haven't been to Morganeth's tomb in a while. Maybe we shoot with this build. I want to farm for a little bit like rings. You know, those rings, the Magi rings, they're coming up in a lot of my builds. That I potentially want them. Some of them like looking pretty good in for specific builds. And I don't have like any. I was like always writing them down as because I don't have any. Maybe we need to also start seriously about farming them, I could say. The Guardians of Ishtar is the last type of Guardian beast we need to defeat over here. And they should be somewhere in the doors. Alright, it was a cult of Dreek. How are we doing on reputations? Are we undead? Nope. Cereals. 7 to 200 before getting Nemesis, alright. So like we farmed a lot of undead in the previous 2 builds. But now we got an Nemesis. Now we're farming a lot of cereals here. But still so far away from Nemesis. And tomorrow is saying I have taken to just choosing soil because it's the easiest and fastest way to get the quest done. Yeah, I'm going like the Cult of Dreek. Maybe not the easiest and fastest way. What I like about a Cult of Dreek is opening that portal, right? So it's opening portal in Vanguard of the Three, and you can farm the Gorgors there. Well, the Celestial Beings, basically. The Gorgors and the Raptors. That's my reason. And you don't need to go like out of your way for the Dreek either. So I have the Echoed from the Tomb of Osir, grabbed the lost guy from Screen's Father, beat up the recruits and killed 3 guns right at the home base done. Yeah, it's... But this is the most evilest of the cult. The soil. They have the human sacrifices. It's potentially cutting down human hearts. So I had some, you know, some pricks of consciousness every time I'm talking to those guys. What do you call the stuff Bruchholm does? They also kill humans and eat them. But I mean they're doing that for their survival, you know. They have brightened the community with a bright future. They do everything for community survival. those like soil guys, they just straight up savages, barbarians, cultists. They god demands the human sacrifices. Accomplice, and you're ready to deliver them. I don't know about anything about that, mate. I was told they're gonna be saved. I'm not like the world detective or anything. I just done my job properly. That's all. Don't blame me, blame the world. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about, right? That's why people enjoying the Titan Quest settings like way more than Grim Dawn settings. One reason here, right in front of you. It's just Titan Quest, you always playing as the good guy. In Grim Dawn, there's very questionable morals. It's like playing in a world when the Russia changed the world order according to their beliefs. Yeah. I feel like that's gonna be looking pretty similar. And not only about people morals, but about architecture wise as well. Like look at all these ruins. Okay, that's the reflective guy. He just got killed. Unacceptable. Like, this is reflective damage. Just getting over there. Let's proc my silence there. Silence for the save. Okay, almost done here. Like checking for this chest, right, Sean? We're doing like today extra slow, since this could be like one of the last Grim Dawn's stream for a while. Doing extra slow, checking everything, doing all of this. Well, it's definitely not be like last stream because we still need to kill celestials and stuff. Which is gonna take a time. Gonna take one more stream at least for that. Do we have like something inside over here? This tower looking very suspicious. So I guess another thing we can do for this build is craft the last two components, right? For my breastplate and for my boots over here. That's another thing we can do. So it's most likely in the Morgadran. The Morgadran's component gonna go on the boots. It's 5% of health boost. In fact, let's finish this area and do the crafting before I forgot. I actually plan to do the crafting at the beginning of the stream. This makes no little sense, like not doing a crafting when you're like running out of content to do.
Hey, I could use some help.
Okay, he can use some help, maybe.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, there's a chance, but it's just normal one. Subjugators one. Get the Unsanctioned going. All good. There's a totem. There's a totem. Yes, please. Maybe this time we're getting that. That mace for Spellbreaker. Razin shoulder pads. Did you use the Razin set in was it shoulder pads we got? Shoulder pads. Yeah, we did use the Razin set in just recently in the Doomball build, the Witch Hunter. Bring it on. We're gonna be using the tincture over here. Using the physical resistance even farther down. There's some double rare, but not the thing we're looking. Not the monster infrequent. I'll take care of him. Leave it to me.
I can't do that yet. Okay. Another shrine.
Shrine? Yeah, did I say shrine? I did. Okay, good. Kill like regenerator first, but everything else. Okay, like stop resisting. Resistance is futile, as they say. And it's really futile here. Okay, also need to go and talk with... Yeah, okay, so like, just get into the portal and turn it on the quests and crafting the components I need for this build. To make it complete, to make it whole again. With a dead space, alright, like... So it was a dead space whose... the deaths would scream at you, make us whole again. Constantly. We did play the remake of Dead Space on the Game Pass, and I didn't finish it. Compared to how I remember the game I played on the Dead Space release, didn't feel like scary at all. Like I remember it like way harder, way scarier. It almost feels like I was so unskilled back in the days. I mean, okay, it is fact that my skill greatly improved. Like they improve in every year, right? I just hard to believe the younger me was having that last skills, thinking about that game like way harder. Okay, let's use the tincture here. Buff myself. The game just lagged a little bit for whatever reason. So they're gonna be crushing here. Oh, good. There's not much of stuff left to do in this area. Right, except finding maybe celestial chest, please. So sometimes a celestial essence can drop from the treasure troves. It's like very rare. I don't know like what percentage chance it had. I don't think we got it any time like in the past. What like from since 1.2 patch. How many builds we have since then? 12, 15. I don't think I got any selection answers from the treasure troves, and we do open quite a few of the treasure troves.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, nothing here. Nothing interesting. Regenerator, come here. Regenerate this. Guess what? He couldn't. Just keep coming like from everywhere. All these like small maggots, fire maggots. But what kind of sick joke is this? Fire maggot. It's like something you do like as a weapon of mass destruction. Make some fire maggots. You know, there is this ruler, Olga, I believe, and from a Kiev Ras. That's burned the whole city, weaponizing the pigeons, right? So like she make them carry some fire cloths, right? And when they return home to the places they were took from the city dwellings, they burn whole damn city with it. Like there, it's been you know, most of the cities there have been having wooden buildings and a straw rooftops. Stuff like that. Okay, let's use a tincture. Maximum damage. So let's go and turn in this quest. Dude, where's my potion of XP? Damn it, I totally forgot, right? Talking about all the shit here. I probably didn't have like potion of XP for like for the past hour or something. So we still have like 13 out of 15. We're about to get into 14. So still there's a way to level this up here. The Light of Empyrean.
You see anything you like? Iron well spent.
Let's see first, like the quest, right?
Serve the
Consider it done. So I don't know about like the quest over here. It's like about you were saying the soil quest you need to beat those three guys over here. Yeah, it's like even you not with the soil, you still need to beat them as a quest.
serve the
30k.
The threat is spun. Korvac's wounds weak indeed.
Okay, I will do deal with the traitor. Right, there's this guy over here. He's like super annoying because there's quite a bit of dialogues to click through. Right, and there's finally this guy over here. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good. So let's craft the shit. So Mogadran, Mark of Mogadran. Need a word stone. The word stone for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mark of Mogadran, 5% to health. Don't really care much about the speed itself. Where did it go? So this is going on the boots. It's giving me the additional health over here. Then what we're gonna put in over here? There's not much of components we can put for increasing my physical damage, do we? I don't believe so. Physique, shield block, right. Shield. Cold damage. It's all the weapon things. Like physique, shield block. Physical damage, you get rinse amulet. Offensive ability, rolling blood. You know, that's a standard component, right? It could be interesting, like instead. Well, I always go into most always go into bloody crystal. It's armor, right? Additional armor. But maybe Lord Rolling Blood was better this time around. Doesn't really that matter is the base component. Using shield retaliation damage. Piercing, okay, physical damage for weapon, shield, the claw. Physical damage retaliation, all retaliation damage. Armor. Just what gonna be looking good here? Weapon, Orlean Brawl. Physical internal trauma, offensive total speed, Orlean Might. Main hand, 3 seconds recharge. Have a 34 internal trauma damage. There's Elixir of Ancient. Alright, so that's the interesting thing actually. The Elixir of Ancient. Plus 100 physical damage. Could be good for fight with Celestial except the Mogadran. Could be good for that. It's like we were talking about it's been expensive because it requires Ancient Heart. Let's just put it like over here for now. So let's put it over here so I just keep it keep an eye on it. Elixirs of Ancient.
If you find any blueprints, bring them back.
So nothing like really I want to put in on my breastplate.
Safe storage, no questions asked.
Yeah. What about like normal base components? Like Vitality, Chaos, Resistance, Damage to Cthulhians. The Vitality Resistance are the maximum. So like we can use like Sanctified Bone here. Alright, so like get more Vitality Resistance over the maximum. That's probably not a problem. Not a big problem. Vitality Resistance, attack speed. Like Kirlian Shattered Soul could be okay actually. Too. It's again vitality resistance, but also giving me that attack speed there, right? The Kirlian Flame, vitality decay, attack damage generated to health. It's not gonna be scaling with this shit, but who gives? So like 90 health, Constitution, 15 armor, Physique, Cunning, Spirit. What else there? Chains of Orlean, offensive ability. You know what? This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Offensive ability. Yeah, 2%. Just like that. Physical damage, retaliation, auto physical damage. Yeah, yeah. I like this attack speed, but I probably like this even more. It's the first time I'm using Chains of Orlean here. Alright, so like offensive ability is we set over here. I don't even need to change my physique points. into Kanin. Alright, so that's more than enough to fight Celestials, almost 3400. Nice, nice, so have guaranteed crit on them at least. Yeah, somehow like I totally escape my attention, the Chains of Orleans, and because it's a common component, I'm not usually using the common components. It's like, you know, I overseen the Unholy Inscription for the missing the Unholy Inscription for a lot, right? A lot of time. It's like 5% attack damage converted to health. All right, there. I also always using like that Restless Remains for attack damage converted to health, even on the builds that don't benefit from spell casting, right? So Restless Remains probably good for spell casting because of that attacks spell casting speed. It's better. Unholy Inscription better here, like. Yeah, offensive, vitality, bleeding resistance. Yes, totally. Okay. Feels pretty good now. With offensive ability. So does it mean like we don't need this helmet anymore? 3k without it. Maybe we do need the helmet for a little bit more. So what else like we missing? Yeah, so like we don't need to change my the Coven's powder here on my maces, because this is like looking best powder for survivability and damage at the same time. It health and flatten health percentage. Yeah, looks pretty good. Finally have a little bit more armor too at the same time. Would be even better. So what else? And well, if only had a little bit more defensive ability.
I'll hold on to that for you.
Right, so look, there's Arcane Wheel that gives me some defensive ability. Do you think it's better to get Arcane Wheel here instead of Resilience? Like it's 12% of defensive ability. And some physical resistance plus 5 to maximum resistances. Okay. Maybe we're good with that. Small offensive ability over here. I feel like I can drop like some points from what we were talking about before. Like some points from Heaven, which is like only 1% to health, and put that 1% into actually Arcane Wheel. Like this defense ability, like more damage. Like Arcane Wheel is a pretty good skill to have, for sure. So we have like 1 skill point still to take from this, from all of this. I definitely would like it to be like Arcane Wheel. Alright. Too much talking. More working. Let's go back. Should go and farm maybe for more. Give 5 more tries for this, for the weapon, right? For double rare. Is a Scourge Cleaver. Okay, let's get to Vanguard with 3 and we're gonna do in farming a little bit. Just a tiny bit, chat, I swear. 5 tries. Only 5 tries. dead end. We're clearing everything. On the other hand, if I reset this right now, okay, yeah, I will reset the position of the celestial chest. Maybe we don't really want to do that. Can we farm in at the end of the stream?
Yeah.
Right. Sun Slicer close. Okay, we did use it also for some build, did we? What it was? Sun Slicers. Oh, Blade Arc. What did we actually use it for? Blade Arc? Did we? So physical damage to Blade Arc, attack damage related to class to Blade Arc. Presence of Virtue, physical damage. Attack speed to Presence of Virtue. Like, Presence of Virtue right over here. So it's like interesting Blade Arc, physical damage Blade Arc shenanigans. Guess we did use it like early on. But then we replaced it for the weapon that gave me unlimited Blade Arc. This is how it was. Okay, more snakes. Come on, sound like double rare, please. Let's check it out like this area a little bit. Just in case if they put like any fancy celestial chest over here. Guess what? They didn't. Not a single one. But we cleared the den of snakes, so I feel pretty good about it. Those damnable monsters. Ascension. Yeah, I was talking about how it's important to just use Ascension. Well, it's important to... If you play in the Shattered Realm, it's probably important to just Ascension and rotate between Ascension and the Mirror of Erioctes. But when you're playing just through a normal content, like this, just use an Ascension here on a cooldown. But same probably with the Mirror. I just keep in the Mirror for some emergency situation, but like, we see our build is pretty tanky here, so we also need to rotate it. Need to rotate it to just maximize the damage. What I should do. Like I should definitely have put the bottle there. This takes my main chant. So we can return back faster. Did you notice those griffins sometimes sounds like pigs? Flying pigs. Is this what the griffins are? Griffins are? Flying pigs? Some subspecies with feathers. You know, like when the people saying something will happen when the pigs will fly. All right. Pigs are flying, they are griffins. Okay, let's just jump back. Like even drinking the water, and I took it like it's a lukewarm right now because I took it like the boiled water from the kettle when I was starting the stream. And it's still like pretty hard for on my throat. Damn it! Like hopefully tomorrow we'll actually be able to stream. It's like, okay, so honestly, right now my throat feeling okayish compared to how it would feel like in the morning. But the same shit was like yesterday. I was going to bed and feeling okayish. I like drank quite a bit of hot tea as well. And then come morning and wasn't feeling okay at all. Didn't have like problem like this in a while. Like I remember back like I don't know 10 years ago, pretty far back, when I was already like living myself. Well, with my girlfriend. I would have this problem with my throat like constantly. It's like you every day you're on the verge of getting that cold, you know, like it's hurting but it's not still there. That's kind of stuff, and you always like have some saliva to you know to extensive to swallow. Haven't been in a while, like I mean, I okay, no fancy chests. No important celestial chests. What about this side? I'm just the dogs. Why are you running? Stay and find me like a man. I guess she's a girl, but whatever. So that's also done. We're just jumping back on a bigger portal. Alright, do we clear this place? Just a little bit of fog of war. Are we good overall? But why are those plebs like stuck in attacking this mighty scorpions over there? They have like some death wish. What a fools.
Yeah.
115k crits here and there. We did increase our greatest damage dealt here, 382k. So we were been on 220k, I believe. Last time we met, last time I checked, last stream. Okay, 382. Yeah, I would rather have the DPS that big. So damage did improve a little bit, but still not good enough compared to some other builds. Well, so far it's a good tier 2 build, right? So like, it's a good tier 2 build. I can't call it tier 1. We'll most likely very often not playing like the tier 1. Okay, what I meant to say, we're not playing the tier 1 build to begin with that often. Some occasional wacky build I'm trying to do can end up like a tier 1 build. But I still be trying to achieve as much as possible with the build, right? Killing Celestials and the Great Boss. And all this stuff. Sometimes it's not ideal. But most of the time we at least can make a job done with Celestials. Sup nerds, welcome, Master Corals. Greetings. Welcome back. Or have we saw each other today? We're like living in different time zones. It's kinda hard to determine is this like was today for you or tomorrow or yesterday for me. Welcome, mate. Yeah, I was like reading more reviews today about the Yakuza series. It's a bicycle. So that basically what you said yesterday, Master Holtz, about the critics didn't like the TV show that much. There's more reviews coming. Yeah, that's pretty not good. Mediocre at least that about that show. Oh well. Again, like repeating myself, like there's like three more games to play for me, which is like already I have in my library, excluding the one I currently playing. And there's like what 3 more games after that, excluding the one that haven't been released yet. The Nonware. Hello, just got this game and looking for someone to play with it. It's one of the best action RPG there is, mate. I'm very glad you have it. I hope you're gonna be enjoying it. But it's not very good for co-op plays. Like, literally not very good. We have so much problem with the co-op. It's really like dancing with trampoline, if you can imagine. Yeah, it's a peer-to-peer connection, so it's sometimes it's working pretty good. for both players. Sometimes it's working for one player, the host, and while another having all other like having huge lags. And sometimes it's just you just can't connect at all. You spend like all the time, and it feels like getting like worse and worse like
Give you a
recently.
good price on what I've got left. See you around.
Got something you need stashed?
Tomorrow it's fun to play co-op, but at least like, for me the online connections for the game's shit. Yeah. Any tips for a new player? Don't bother about going and checking out the builds or anything. Like, do your sync, enjoy your sync, exploring the game, and learning. I would recommend it to go and check. Yeah, take your time, I'm saying. Do everything. Check the quest. It's have a pretty good like storyline behind it. All of these written notes. It's have like substance to them. It's very well written. All right, and when you're done with the first build, right, with the first playthrough, then the real fun begins, right? There are so many builds in this game, so many variations of the builds, so many things to do, like to express your creativity in terms of character building. At least for me, like we've been playing for 1,000 hours over here, and it's my 24th build, right? And still so much more for me to do, so much more to learn, right? Like getting better at, right? So the first like I'm to say like take your time, yeah. Can I use the gun? I can like remember. So can yeah, you can. The most important things have been are get resistances against the damage type you encounter in the areas where you are active. So you can. So yeah. That's also like a very sound advice, Memtomori. So there's those resistances type like lightning resistance, poison resistance, piercing, bleeding resistance, vitality, ether, chaos, and physical. Right? You less care about physical nowadays. It's still important, but if we're gonna be playing on normal difficulty, it'll be the less important resistance. So what you want to get is poison resistance almost always as maximum as possible, right? What else you want to get is elemental resistance, and early on like bleeding resistance, right? So enemies with guns and most enemies with the swords doing piercing damage among other things. So then when you start encountering more of those, you want this one. When you see some abomination going to Burrowwitch, Burrowwitch, oh my god, Burrowwitch first, a little bit it's a green area of affect, green damage, so it's I mean ether damage, so you want resistance to those. Take your time checking these components. There is a craftable components, like for example, soul of a shard that's not craftable. That's standard component, pretty good, like for vitality resistance. Most of the people using it early game, right? Mentor was saying, so what does not work is like one gun, one melee weapon, right? That's yeah. Except that shield. Gun and shield will work, and I still have I believe some attack with the shield you can do as or skipper, can you? If you have the gun, but all you need to go melee. But you can like have like two weapon sets which can switch with a double key, range weapon set and a melee weapon set. Yeah. What else? There's a lot to learn in the game. Like, absolutely massive amount of information. Resistance does important. The type of damage you do important. So like when you learn more about the build, about the game itself, you want to make your builds going for a specific type of damage. You don't want to see like the damage all over place, right? So here we're doing physical damage, physical and a little bit of eternal damage, right? So you see like there's a little bit cold, fire, acid, and a burn even on the skill. It's a little bit. It's still annoying to have it there because I can't convert them completely back to physical. A lot of builds you can, Right, this is just not the build. But what you don't want to see is those damage is gonna be like the same amount. So if for example I have 5k physical and 5k cold damage and 5k fire and 5k acid, you don't want to see that at all. Because that's gonna undermine your build in terms of damage. What else there to say, Tamori? What you might want to get a Grim Dawn item assistance, which is an external tools item storage, and in the game's shortage is rather limited only to marginally expendable. Yeah, so people using the mule characters, the new people using the mule characters most of the time when it's time to store in your loot, but external tool is required, either a Grim Dawn assistance, a Grim Dawn stash. There's another thing about you basically the value of information for the Grim Dawn is there is a site, right, called the Grim Dawn Tools. Alright, so basically, right, there's a link to the site. You have a lot of information about all kind of things that I'm tomorrow just thinking to. Right, so like I say, you don't want to check the builds first because before going and doing your stuff. Take it easy, do your stuff. Like don't try to follow any guide because it just could complicate things rather than make it better. Try to solve the questions before when it's calm rather than like follow something. But you can check bunch of builds here. There is even my builds here somewhere. There you go, like the last build we done, Alchemist Scythe Blade Master. So we have it's on YouTube. There's also a very important tool is like build calculator, so we can check out a different stuff about right, like the build you're doing. Alright, so we don't know how much of damage the some skill will have, like when you like level up to level 10, for example, like this like a night shield. So you can check it out here in the calculator. The best damage without modifiers. Some items, right? When you actually decide to check the builds, or you will realize what you actually want to do with this build, what kind of type of damage you want to go. I do recommend to check the item database there. There's also monster database, good if you have struggling with some bosses. Just try to type the names in a monster database to see what kind of damage they deal in. Maybe you want extra resistances to that damage if they like reducing your resistances or yeah. And another basic, right, I guess to talk about is offensive defensive abilities, right? Offensive defensive abilities over here are important for everything. If you play the Titan Quest ever, which was pre Grim Dawn game, you would know that offensive ability don't influence your spells or range weapon. Offensive ability in Grim Dawn influences everything. So there's a defensive ability which every like monster and player has, and you have if you have less offensive ability than enemy have defensive ability, you will have a chance to miss the enemy instead of hitting, right? But if you have like more offensive ability than enemy have defensive ability, you will have a chance to crit enemy instead. That's tough, and obviously enemy can do the same. So the last enemy you attack, right? The last enemy you attack will show us in the stats for your offensive defensive ability. So like for this Corvan Scarab over here, right? So we had 100% chance on him to hit, and 28% chance to crit him. So you would need to check it periodically if your offensive ability corresponding to chances, giving you the chances like against those guys you're fighting that you
I'll
want.
keep your stash safe.
Well, that's the basics. That's basically basics. And tomorrow, just run with the campaign, and you like to stumble upon all these things in due time. That's what we all here did. Yeah. That's basically what we all did here. Okay, I'm out of space again. Damn it. Okay, let's go. Use extra storage here. But honestly, like my the game could be hard for the first time playing.
Spoken like a true Luke Master General.
Welcome to Spheax. I thought this is not working. did we had the stuff? Okay, I heard the sound. Did we have the stuff there on the screen here? Because they broke this. You fixed it. Welcome, mate. Greetings. So I was before the stream. I was turning down the scene for this one specifically because you see what's happening. Like, let me see. The blurb sub. So it's having like some weird like scroll scene in the middle of the screen for whatever reason. All right. Is the build cooking properly? It's getting a solid tier 2 vibe, right? It have a solid tier 2 vibe. I got a green pistol from a corpse lying on the ground. Just looted the game. Yeah, it's a Francis gun. I'm tomorrow saying, it's pretty good item for early game. Yeah, it's a guaranteed drop. Let me check, guys. Oh my god, like everything like just broken. Why the hell? So yeah, let oh my god, but sorry guys. Power up beats reward. Okay. The sabotage, right?
Sabotage! Sabotage!
So did that work? Did you show like, the special message? Okay, we did show the special message over here. So now we're just removing the shit. Let's remove the shit out. And do it around the sabotage again.
Sabotage! Sabotage!
So I see the voice synced, but I don't see like the graphic interpretation. Basic from the blue and purple can be set items and bonus the green items. You can get the purple items before level 50, by the way. So there's the filters over here. If you go to click on this ring icon here, right? You can see the filters, and you can change what kind of items you want to see on the ground here. Right, and also there's another for the beginners, another like settings, the game settings I would recommend is to put in loot filters over here. Yeah, cash and double rare. Loot filters, radius, auto loot to maximum. Right, I don't like playing at night. Right, so I turn off the day-night cycle. But it's like could be pretty atmospheric. You don't want cloud saving here in game and on Steam. You just don't want a cloud saving. What else? Well, and there's like those bunch of like other settings to your preferences. I always like showing the damage, for example. Cooldown counters are also pretty good things to tick in. Alright, so player health bar. Some people playing is player health bar, big player health and big monster health bars. I saw a bunch of streamers doing this. So like you can experiment with that. Yeah, this Flux, welcome, mate. How is it going? Haven't been seen in a couple of days. Like,
I'll give
I
you
saw
good price
MMO
on
like
what
took
I've
you.
got left.
I'll keep your stash safe.
How is that Sword and Liberty? Do you enjoy the game? I'm totally give up on like watching the game myself because I can't play it here. It's just getting me hyped up for no reason. But what is your impression about this build here? So the problem with the build, the good side of the build is actually pretty face tanky. It have a good tankiness to it. It's the first melee build I have in a while. We have very rough start at the beginning. First 2 days we died like 10 times. Alright, like before level 35, before I get my access, it was pretty hard to get him. And pretty hard to survive, like, you know, as a melee.
You must hurry.
And then the second day still was kind of up into level 50 something, was kind of bad. Then I discovered myself that, you know, the cleaning speed was bad. It's not that good right now either, but if you have a bunch of AoE skills added to Righteous Fervor being like single target after all. So I discovered the smite apparently working with, yeah, with any weapons. For whatever reason, I thought it was only like applying to shields. So that added me like a little bit more like option to area, better cleaning speed. And don't have this problem. Have 115 base life leech and probably twice as much as the procs. So yeah, right now the survivability of this build is very good. Probably the best survivability we had in melee builds in a while. Alright, definitely better than all of these 3 builds we played as Nightblades. The damage is a little bit low, and another factor to the damage that low is our resistance reduction. We only have 2 sources of minus resistance reduction. Is Celestial Presence, right? Minus 26, and the Devotion minus 30, Assassin Mark 32. And occasionally we're getting that minus 10 from Venom of the Black Matriarch. That's occasional. So that's all. We don't have any flat resistance reduction, anything else. And it's okay for like 95% of the content, but we went to Shattered Realm yesterday, and I was having a hard time in just like, you know, killing the stuff, killing the bosses. Took me a considerable amount of time to finish all 4 of them. Have been leashing to it with Kuba and Warn. Nice. Yeah, you're saying this flags keep you occupying. The Throne and Liberty. Oh my god. How is the combat system? How is like you know, bosses, raids? Have you been to any raids there? So I saw the first day, like I watched the Throne and Liberty. I saw this interesting system, like when you have a perfect completion for the skill and a normal completion of the skill, right? Like if you press your button at the specific time, you do the skill the perfect way. How that system treating you? Is it good? Is it annoying? But like I really was like looking to play the Throne and Liberty here as my grand return to MMO scene. But alas, they sold to Russians, so the game is not available here. They sold the rights to Russians. How about mostly PvE, right? There are bosses, boss mechanics, like a game has potential. Negatives are that it's gonna carry, put in the top guild can gatekeep to top loot. Wait, my service top guild, like, you are. So there's UI guild. I guess they look they play in VR. Oh my god, like, what is it called? PVN, alright, PVN. They're bullying us. And don't worry, Russians suddenly have a law in the rights. That's the thing, right? Like, I mean, so. Are you sure this Ukrainians actually made, not Russians pretending to be Ukrainians? Because, like, you can't play the game here. It's just unless you use VPN, right? Like, I don't see myself like going all the way to using a VPN, especially for my Steam account. Which is gonna mess up a lot of things for me. Maybe Ukrainians in Kursk. Yeah, could be like European. There's a bunch of people who. Yeah, so like about that tomorrow, they sold the rights to the Korean studio who done like Lineage and what they were doing before. That another big Amazon. So the US, Europe servers are supported by Amazon, right? But suddenly Ukraine is like in this Russian space. They decided that it is, and they given all the Ukrainian rights to Russian company. It's been for a while there. It's happened before the war. I don't know for how long they sold these rights for the game, because this game is like recent, right? The Throne of Liberty. Did they, if they did renew the rights during the war, that's a big, you know, big problem, unacceptable problem. But yeah, I heard we were saying this, Alex. I heard we were saying. I don't like the MMOs when you can gatekeep the big bosses. It's just the bad game design, right? It's just like literally bad game design. So we didn't have that in Lord of the Rings Online, right? Basically, any player has they special instance for the boss. Like when you go, I was fighting in Towers of Orsang. So like once per week, you can get special loot from. You can go to the boss raid anytime you want. But once per week, like that specific boss gonna drop a special reward. Kind of things. It's reward table for if you didn't loot it yet on your current player, it's gonna be reset in once per week. But everyone can go it, like there's no gatekeeping anything. Yeah, I think the Koreans thought, what do Russians need the most? Rights and liberty. Yeah. Like, you know, it almost feels like we're talking here about wrong kind of Koreans. The North Korea sympathizer or something. Yeah. Didn't miss any message. Okay, this is definitely like what you're saying. This feel like this is definitely a big negative for me as well. I want to have a fun, like fun in PvE, yeah, without anyone and any fools impeding that fun. What cooldown does have the mirror? 23 seconds. 23 seconds and 20 for Ascension over here. So we kind of like decided to use the mirror and Ascension one after another. So both of them buffing my damage. And Ascension also getting that flat damage absorption. Kind of a true substitute for a mirror. 23 seconds to swallow the next pill of Erectus. Yeah, so what we have here is 350 on every cleaver, so we get an additional 700% bonus physical damage. Right. And it's also giving that attack speed and physical damage to Scanner Elemental Exchange altogether as a buff. But every time you press in, it's like 700 more. So my current DPS is a certain 131k, but when I press in like mirror, it's going 157, and with unsanctioned 168k. It's still kind of lowish DPS because again low resistance reduction. Not getting that minus 100 resistance reduction, that's hurting me like. We even went and bought myself the Cursed Tincture with additional minus 8 resistance reduction. So it's still not there. We'll see how it's gonna be working in Celestial fights, which is probably gonna be doing tomorrow. At least have a faith in this face tanking ability. Next purple head, when tomorrow is saying, yeah, didn't got it. I feel like I have all of them. Well, maybe corrupted, not a corrupted one. Where do you get corrupted one?
I can't do that yet.
Feels like they've been dropping like often for me, more or less. Maybe I just exaggerating here. Misremembering is like my my second name. One of many. The Force Wave Templar seems nice. Force Wave Templar? I mean, Force Wave is from you know, a different class. A soldier, it's a soldier one. Yeah, Force Wave is like one of those like easiest skills there is in the game. It's just like any build you play with Force Wave can get closer to tier 1 or straight up tier 1. Yeah. So usually, what's it called? They play it as or skipper plus soldier for eternal trauma damage. But there's easier version. Okay, okay, not the Templar, the Battle Mage. The Battle Mage like elemental damage, right? Yeah, we played the cadence of this Battle Mage. I feel like the tier 2 build. This build is actually better than the cannons. Right now. You play the Memento Mori with easier way, like, yeah? The easier damage force wave. How did that go? I was like, okay, those lightning damage is the way, is it? Or you play both? Okay, it was easier Eye of the Reckoning. Yeah, I see, I see. My next build will be like a Mage Hunter. Finally gonna check out the Arcanist. Dude, like Arcanist is my favorite class. it has such a, you know, it have the mirror of Raktus. Yeah, it's like the Mewsphere protection. I like the inner focus. I like the Arcane Wheel pretty much, right? And the Overlord. Do the Fire Ether and other things. The Force Wave was lightning. Okay, you were saying lightning Force Wave wasn't good, is it? Or was it? The Fire Force Wave is still on the table too. The Easy Force Wave using the Greek Flesh Mask on the Season 7. Yeah, I have no idea like what kind of they done the changes in the season. I'm kinda like not a season player. I mean, we are only like on 24th build over here. I need to see all of the vanilla builds before going to seasonals. That's the kind of feeling I have here. Yeah, looks nice, but there's a better things about Memento Mori, about the lightning Force Wave. The lightning Eye of the Reckoning, on the other hand, was pretty good. Yeah, we don't have the links here and tips. We don't have links in the chat. Sorry. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem, no problem. It's just if you're wondering why it is, it's after modding. I don't see anything. It's just the Twitch thing.
The preparation.
We had like a bunch of bots assaulting us like every day. For years. I have done today a star 110 with my red warlord. Should I try like on the season as well? Again, like I don't know like what's good in season. I saw a bunch of people playing this retaliation acid, like an acid builds all together, right? So like yeah, so retaliation warlord probably could be good. But I have no idea. I haven't been watching any seasons, like I've been following like, you know, too closely. I know some stuff, but not much of it. Master Hall saying there's a lot of infiltrations I've been seeing too. Yeah, they just added like some juicy acid like most infrequent I saw. So people going for it. My fun is just, it's still in vanilla. Also, it's kind of weird to see people playing at normal difficulty. Like, everyone I was watching, like, starting the, were starting like they build some normal. I was like, yeah, cool. I just can't get normal anymore. I mean, I'm not making fun of it. I just can. I know a lot of people are just playing normal. I can't get, you know. It's like people playing it on hardcore, and I'm playing on softcore. It's like the same for me, like playing on ultimate nowadays. Starting from ultimate when it's just like normal is not ticking with me. It's just such a different like dynamic, right? If you know what I'm saying, chat. So we get into to level 30 on ultimate, like in what? In 20 minutes. It is hard, but like I have a bunch of skills to work with. I don't think I can handle like starting slow anymore. Okay, there's another chance, but it's not a celestial one. God damn it. A 110 like Shattered Realm, it's like very impressive, mate. I've been only into like what, 70, right? 70 on my Ray build. The problem is with me. I just don't have a patience for Shattered Realm. So I heard like back in, we started doing Shattered Realm like, not that long time ago, maybe a year ago, since 1.2 patch, because before that I was ignoring it, and I was like under impression that you can't get anything out of it, like just like some optional shit. Until someone told me that it's actually giving you 3 skill points and 1 attribute point. So when it started doing it, and then we started testing the builds. Majority of the builds you play in here is like tier 2 builds, right? It's like it's basically not any of meta stuff. Something like this, like a solo target. 6 seconds Mirror of Reoctes. And for those builds we tested them on level 65 Shattered Realm. So the good build level 65 can pull all 4 bosses and do them at the same time. The good tier 1 build. But it's come to most of the builds with playing here. We do need to do them like one by one. So that's saying like a lot.
The camp grows the primordial foe of our collective
Okay, continue assault. We still have the potion, right, of XP. So still trying to get the Light of Empyrean to... Okay, it's still level 13, damn it. So we're not getting to level 15 before the Celestial fights, are we? That's a little bit too bad. So the Light of Empyrean playing a significant role here in my survivability too. That's like 20% reduction enemy damage. All sources of enemy damage. Very good.
I hear you've done some...
This is my first time like utilizing the Light of Empyrean as a constellation like in late game. In general. So having like pretty good like opinion of it right now. Because say it's like happen pretty often too. Alright, the extra chest. Are we coming for? They really need to do something about the dropping speed. One of the patches I want for Grim Dawn to do something about this slow dropping items. Right, like it was acceptable back in the age of Titan Quest. Right, like remember how much we were complaining about Titan Quest drop speed? I feel it's slightly faster than Grim Dawn, but the problem is that Titan Quest was always the thing that the items can stack, can go in infinite speed, and it's paining me so much to see them that shit happening. So when I came to Grim Dawn and didn't saw any single item going speed, the speed was slightly maybe lower, but still acceptable. I was really like, you know, really enjoying it for a while. But time changes. Time changes, and we do need a faster drop speed and a better. So that they already like work on the loot radius, right? So I think it's like something like this circle over here. The loot radius you have currently on maximum settings. But what I want to pick up everything like around. If they don't or can improve the drop speed of the items because of various reasons. Like it's a legacy engine from Titan Quest, maybe they done specific this kind of order for drop speed because of item spin or something. So I want them to increase the loot radius to the maximum, to full monitor at least. So I don't need to wait in the other chest and pick up all this gold right away. Well, we talked about this a couple of times here and there. I just don't know. And what I really need to actually go in the forums and express myself why I want it. That's probably will be the better idea. It's like I always getting pooped after streams. And not much times to write anything. Not much time like or brain power. Maximum damage. Good, nothing good actually dropped from that thing, but that's fine. Did I just hear Nemesis, honey? Just a random sound. Sounds like a Nemesis for sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, we don't have like any Nemesis for those guys, so that will be pretty weird if you like summon him without having enough infamy for it. Okay, okay. You know what the sounds was. Air alarm over. Okay, all right. Air alarm is over. Yeah, I've been like yesterday again we have guess what the whole night of air alarms. Well, let me get grab some water. Anyway, guys, we're almost done here, like, yeah? They're almost done with the DLC. Almost, yeah, the key word. So I don't know if we're killing Korvac today. We technically have another hour. And we're technically pretty close to it. It's just like I'm feeling like my throat feeling like not very well right now. Also another announcement, if you heard it already, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be like reiterated today. We're gonna be playing a new game, potentially tomorrow, called the Kill Knight. We got a key from developers. So like, it's the morning or evening stream. There's a big Kill Knight. And also was looking into starting the Mad Max anytime soon. Maybe next week. It's just like Yakuza currently on the sales. It's a good time to play it. Mad Max also just came on sales too. It's just finally a good time to play it. But we also get the Kill Knight and we need to finish this build. So like need to way more hours than I have. And I don't know how my health is gonna be working for those like weeks, for tomorrow even.
That skill's not ready.
So that's that. Corvex's name, die. Like, this guy is annoying. Look at that heal. Oh, look, because this guy was like healing him, never mind. Okay, treasure trove. Let's see, let's see. So like I say, there's very small chance for it to drop celestial essence. And no dice here either. Like very small chance. For all of this 15 builds or something we played, we didn't have. We opened on average like around 10 chests. So like let's say we opened 150 chests, but didn't get any celestial essence out of them. That we call a small chance. I don't know, like I'm checking like every single nook and cranny here today. But they should yield me at least one celestial essence, right? Or it's like totally random. Like you maybe not even have a chance to have it in your session, something like that. Like again, for whatever reason, I had this impression. It's probably sticking me from a Titan quest. All right, so you always have like one chest somewhere in one session. But it's like now I'm thinking about it. It's how the scarab works in Titan quest. That golden scarab, or whatever is, yeah, the golden one. So you have like one scarab in the Egyptian area. Is it Eternal Embers Egypt or like normal second act? And he's always there. So for whatever reason I have this idea about the celestial chest, but maybe I'm totally wrong here. I need to check it online. How that is. I mean, I keep saying to myself and check it online and forgetting about it all the time.
Can't do that yet.
Anyway. You know what I finally figure out? What is this like green icon on top of enemies? It's, most likely the Venom of a Black Matriarch, is it? So have poison damage and minus physical resistance for a second.
Yeah.
Took me a while. Still can't figure out what kind of things do in petrification. I thought it was like some constellation, but maybe not. Is that? Yeah, this is not petrifying anything. It's just giving me a buff to damage. There's something there. Oh no, never mind. The Fist of Fire. Never mind. The Fist of Fire. Totally the constellation. Easy. We figured out everything. What's going on here? We good? Nothing going on. Okay, totally cleaning everything in this tomb as well. Let's go. Bring me all your chests with the loot. Recently, like saw some demo of Souls-like game, and they have like interesting take with on a mimic chest there. Like it's have like all the bunch of tentacles and can do all the bunch of things with those tentacles. Pretty cool. Obviously I forgot the name of the game. Don't ask me. There was something in development still. It's not exactly a demo, like something is still in development. Yeah. So what is like something over here? Through the wall? Nope. No, but I see the enemies over there. Come and fight me, you guys. Okay, I'm so breaking this wall. For Corvac's sake. Normal chest, normal chest. Like, just look in the chest. We haven't been selling anything. Alright. Put in every single. We're only looting green items and blue items. Well, most infrequent, right? Not the green items. So we put in everything like we loot into my storage. And so far, we make like what, just 500,000, more than 500,000, just like looting the chests. With all this gold coming from the chests. Ain't bad. This encounter takes some time. Yeah, look at all the gargoyles. Have such a hard time to find gargoyles when we need the helmet. Alright. That was a Doom Ball build. What was it? And now it's just like almost every totem has it. Well, again, special tenants of the Grim Dawn. We ain't gonna get the shit you're looking for when you're looking for it. Yeah. Unless it's guaranteed. Guaranteed drop like for monster frequent. And even the guaranteed drop, like right now we're looking for this double rare item. Double rare, the Issa Scorch Cleaver. We definitely went like around 30 tries when it did it. Not a single one yet. And I say around 30 tries, but it's probably was more. Didn't count them properly. I don't know, you just need like a lot of patience with the farming altogether.
I can't do that yet.
You would think the guy in my age would have like more patience, but I feel like contrary to that, like I had more patience when I was younger. Like at least when it's come to gaming. Alright, so again, when I played the Lord of the Rings online, alright, there's literally like I say, the straight bosses. You have like one opportunity per week to get the item you want, and you're definitely not gonna get it from a first try. It wasn't bothering me that much, you know. I would play like another week and another week and another week. That was totally normal. Now, like I say, I just don't have the patience for that. I don't have a patience farm to in a Grim Dawn for more than an hour for anything. It's like a torture. Okay, last side quest. Okay, actually not the last, but whatever. Definitely not the last. I mean, I yet to see the game which just have a good formula for farming and fun. Maybe Grim Dawn like close to it, because I'm less annoying about Grim Dawn farming compared to any other game I played. But it's still not my ideal formula yet. Okay, at least we're killing this guy fast enough. Yeah. Take this. What problem there? Didn't have that much of physical resistance apparently. Right, to the next thing.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, those guys are chunky as always. But you know, all of my previous 3 builds we've been here, we've been like taking quite a bit of damage from those guys here and there. Like my health would definitely jump quite a bit. This time around, the health bar didn't even move. Okay, I say in this build the most stunted build I played in a while as melee build, but then we have that blade arc build, right? The brilliant damage blade arc. I guess it was quite good too, maybe even better. We definitely like dispatched the great boss very easily with that, and other celestials also weren't taking that much of a time. But it's the second best, at least. Okay, get me whatever they have over here. Arcane guy, need to be careful. Give those guys too much time and then gonna be throwing the arcane projectiles at you. So I feel like there is what, 15 or 16 seconds before the arcane elites can cast first arcane projectile the moment they spawn. Something like that. I feel like there was a time in mentioned somewhere. So we definitely like quite a bit of time to just kill them. Compare how those guys been again. I mean, I was complaining about it. Compare how they've been in before 1.2 punch and how they are right now. It's just too easy. Right, in fact, what I'm saying before, for a couple of streams, previous builds, so is that the icon on arcane elites doesn't really matter anymore. And most of the time you're killing them before you even see the projectiles. What you want, we want the icon. The icon on top of the reflective damage guys. Those were giving me like way more grief that arcane projectile boys, especially recently. Recently since 1.2 patch. Okay, nothing good for this build. Continuing soldiering on. Oh my god, like, yeah. That's what happened. I forgot about a potion of XP. That's why we weren't getting that much of XP for this Vampirian. It's got to level 14. It's got to level 14. We're not getting a second level, are we? So if I just stay over here against those two guys, can they beat me before they die in themselves? They're not moving their health at all. Not much. Yeah. Amateurs. Let's put a
skill's
portal
not
over
ready.
here, so we can just jump back when we discover the portal over here.
That skill's not ready.
Let's go.
My inventory is full.
Oh well, there's also that. Guess we just go and jump, grab the portal first. And we're gonna get sorted that inventory. There's a bunch of more broken statues. Try me, come here. Got a chest. Not the one we look in again. Yeah, I'm going like a little bit silent here, chat. Like I do apologize. My throat is not feeling that well, as I mentioned before. Like again, hopefully tomorrow will be a better day, and we're gonna be actually able to stream.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
A bunch of molten skin. We're not
See
selling
you
anything.
around. Got something
Yeah.
good stashed.
Have still some space to put my loot into, so let's utilize the space. Okay, this goes here. The last of the chests. We need to clear it after this session. Where are the pants? Okay, never mind. I thought we have the same pants we currently wearing. It's not. Allegast Stormbinder. Interesting. Almost look like I got the same thing for the first time. Can't remember getting it before. Okay, everything, even this common blue, goes into storage. Like out of space. Plus 1 to 9 blade, chaos damage, vitality damage to cold damage conversion. Okay. And we also have this one to put over here.
I'll keep an eye on this.
We have like any space over here? Any at all? Too bad. Okay, getting back. Run away. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be going actually farming. I was saying how I hate farming, but you know, as I say, opposite to love is indifference. I mean, the hate is actually on basically on the same side as the love. You hate it, but you do it still, or you do it because you hate it. that kind of thing. So we're gonna be going and trying to get myself a double rare is a Scorch Cleaver again. I'm gonna give us a couple of more pushes here. Because at this point we're gonna be finishing the game and will not be able to get like a new weapon. And more time is a new weapon. Okay, we definitely went to check here if there's any secret celestial stashes. Nope. No dice. Right, so that's like I say we're gonna be doing. Jump into the blood brew. Right, we haven't been here yet. So attempt number 1. Again, like number 6 for today, but number 1 for right now. We're gonna do the 5 attempts again. Also getting pretty late here, close to midnight. There we go. Let's see what we have. Open Sesame. Tyrants of Blood. Yeah, so Tyrants is the good one. Right, Tyrants is also giving you that additional extra physical. But it's not double rare, huh? It's not a double rare shot. Okay, attempt number 2. Fingers exercise.
It is good that you found your place with the...
Nani? Blood Drew. Well, I don't really need to kill those guys. No reason for that. But we do want the Ether Crystals. Alright, like just spend a lot of resources on this build without replenishing them. And since we just running straight to this Ether field, why not pick up the crystals? We definitely would need them later. Later builds. Shield, we don't care about that one. Superior of Abomination. It's like 14k less DPS than my current weapon. Thank you, but no thank you. Actually, okay, never mind. Okay, attempt number 3. Number 2 wasn't successful. Wasn't. Yeah. Come Guardians again. I summoned thee. Another easy crystal, another one. And another one. Come on, give me another one. Just going through this easy ground like a champ. Like this health leech is just like one hit, and from half of the health to the maximum, no problem. Remember how worried I was about this being not an airy skill, the Righteous Fervor. Meaning we're not gonna be hitting multiple targets and health leeches on multiple targets. And so we're gonna be getting like not much of health out of it. Superior of alacrity and not good. As it's happened to be, that didn't matter. We still health leeching pretty much a lot. So attempt number 3 failed. Attempt number 4, let's go. I don't know why every time we're doing this is for so long already, yeah? Got into this blood groove farming this guy specifically, and every time I just loading in this new session, I have like such a problem finding the place I want to go. No idea why it's happening. I didn't pick up the crystal.
Can't do
Big one. You will think the big one gonna give you bigger crystals. That is not. Officers of Alacrity. Again, not good. I'll take Officers of Fervor. Right, Officers rare artists, after all. So, last attempt. We got 10 attempts. There will be a 10 attempt today for this session. So how much of luck we have on this? With this? Again, it wasn't that useless. We got a little bit better axe today with a 1 more K DPS. So farming those 10 attempts wasn't that bad. I just was expecting a little bit better. Here we go again. Officers of Alacrity. That's another Officers of Alacrity. Damn you, game. Just damn you. I guess that's all the attempts. I guess it's also the last things we're gonna do for today. It's getting pretty late. We're at 10 minutes, 9 minutes before midnight. My throat also getting pretty bad here. So we've done 2 things today to improve the build. Improve my health a little bit with Mark of Mogadran, and more importantly, I discovered for myself Chains of Orlean, a rare base component, which is giving you that extra offensive ability we actually need for this build. So now we're on 33, almost 3400 here. Should be good against Celestials, right? And that's mean that we're not changing the powder on my cleavers here. I'm gonna go with the Covenant Terror for more extra health, right? 18k health right now does feels pretty solid. Especially with my survivability, with additional flat and percentage damage absorption. So tomorrow we finish in the DLC. Alright, it's gonna be taking like another 40 minutes to finish it. And we're jumping into celestial fights and great boss fights and summarizing the build. And we're done with the build for a while, with the Grim Dawn for a while, because it's haven't been very good for this particular build for whatever reason. It just weren't doing very well. So we're still gonna be doing next after this. Well, we still like I said have one day to finish it, and hopefully I will be able to do it tomorrow. Just have my sword filling today. Take care of yourself, guys. Stay safe, have fun with it. Have a good night. And until next time, cheers guys.